Hey, Jennifer Priest here, and it's a crafty hangout with Crafty Hangouts. You can follow us at hashtag CraftyHOA. And this month we're doing something with ribbon. So I'm going to show you how to do this really fun and easy hoop art with some patriotic ribbon. You could totally change this up for other holidays like Christmas. You could do it with Christmas colors. You could do it for birthday. And I'm going to do two different sizes. So I have my big one that I've already done, and then here on the video we're going to do the small one. And I just really like the quality of the ribbons. This one, this flag one, is my favorite one. It's really like a vintagey kind of ribbon. So this is a really quick and easy project. You could do it with the kids. You could change this out seasonally, especially if you decide not to use glue, and I'll get into that into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras now. All right, so now you can see my table, and I have my original sample here, and then I also have a lot of cords. And then I also have my ribbon, as well as an extra embroidery hoop here, some scissors, some smaller ribbon. It looked a lot cuter when I got it, but I've been messing with it. And a hot glue gun. So that's basically the supplies that you're going to need. I was working on this little bow earlier today, just tying the three little skinny ribbons together. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. But the first thing you want to do is take apart your embroidery hoop. Now these ones I got at a thrift shop. You can find them really cheap at the thrift store, and they're not very expensive at your regular craft store either. So what I found was easiest to do is to kind of work from the back. So if I were to turn my original one over, you could kind of see that inside hoop. I've wrapped the ribbon around it, and then I put the outside hoop on to help secure it. Now you could do this with hot glue if you wanted to. If you didn't want to do it with hot glue, you could just put the ribbon, kind of secure it with some temporary adhesive, and then put the hoop on the outside, and that will hold it all together. But if you want to take this apart for future, like you want to change the colors or something like that for another holiday, then you could use temporary adhesive, or just tear the hot glue off. It sticks good enough to stick, but you could take it apart if you needed to as well. So I'm just taking my different ribbons and threading them across the front, and then wrapping them to the back here. Now it's a little tricky once you start getting on the curved edges, because you've got to kind of wrap your ribbon around at a bit of a diagonal so that it will go straight across the front of the hoop. So again, I'm just putting my glue and then pressing my ribbon down. Now this goes a lot faster with the thicker ribbons. You could use the thin ones as well. It just takes a few more ribbons because they just don't cover as much area. So really quick and simple. This is totally something you could do in front of the TV, or you could have like the kids help you. You don't have to use hot glue, like I said. You can also use tacky glue, glue dots. You could use a temporary adhesive if you want to take this apart at a future date. So just really fun and easy. It's a little trickier when you get here to the ends, because the ribbon, you really got to kind of fold it at almost a 90-degree angle to get it around the hoop here. Now, once all your ribbon is on the front, you're going to take your outside of your hoop and make sure it's pretty loose. That way you can center it so that this screw is at the top of where you want to hang it at. Okay, so I'm going to put it on there, and then I'll go ahead and tighten that up. and this is going to help hold everything together. Now, if your ribbon ends are a little too long on the back there, just trim it with some scissors. You don't want those showing through on the front. And that's it. You could add a bow to the top if you wanted to. You could kind of hang these one on top of the other. You could kind of nest them like this, display them on the wall. You could hook them together with a piece of ribbon and hang it from the front door, or however you want to do. And you could change this out seasonally. So thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure that you follow Crafty Hangouts on Air from Twitter, and just use that hashtag to look at Crafty Hangouts. Maybe Facebook, there's a blog, and then we always do like a blog hop with giveaways. So stay tuned for that next week, and I will see you again next month. Thanks, bye.